guys, so today in Grow a Garden, I'm using secret admin commands to build a farm of only elephant ears, and we're gonna see how crazy of a garden can I grow with unlimited power. So here I am in Grow a Garden. As you can see, everything looks pretty normal, right? But if I press this button really quick, you can see on the top left of my corner, I have a command bar. Now, these commands are exactly the same commands that every single admin uses in this game, and I somehow managed to get secret access to this. Yes, I'm being serious. To prove you guys right, let me just spawn in a couple of elephant ears just so I can show you guys how crazy this is. So basically, I just have to type give seed and obviously my name. And then look, I can literally get any type of seed in this game, no matter what. I could get the dragon pepper, the candy blossoms, literally anything in this game I could honestly get. But we are going to do the elephant ears. I'm gonna give myself probably like, let's just say, I don't want to build a crazy garden because I know the elephant ears are pretty big. So let's just do 20, right? And there you have it. Look right at my inventory, 20 elephant ears just like that. Yes, I'm being serious. This is real. I'm being serious. This is like the actual Grow Garden game. Everything is the exact same. I swear to God, I'm not a hacker. I just got secret access because I know a couple people. But anyways, let's start to plant these seeds. So we're just gonna place some in the corner like this. I know, like I said, that these do grow to be pretty big and I don't want them bunching all together. So let's just do them all in the corners like this. And then this should be perfectly fine. And then I think I placed some over here as well. And then I'll place the other 4 right here. I'll probably just place 1 in the middle of each. And there you have it. But since I have admin commands, I'm not gonna sit here and wait. So this is what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do grow all plants, right? And then obviously my name again. And then look what's about to happen. Look, voila, look at that. Oh my goodness, all the elephant ears already grew to their stems. So oh my goodness, this is gonna be super overpowered because at least I don't have to sit here and wait for these elephant ears to grow because I know they take a while to grow. But you may be wondering, where are the actual plants? Well, I have to do it one more time. So once again, the same command, grow all plants, right? And then my name. There you go. So now I just did the command again, but I'm gonna have to rejoin in order for the grow all to work. So you're gonna see all the elephant ears fully grown right this second. So I'll be right back. And just like that, all the elephant ears are fully grown. I know they're a little bit tiny, but look, I'm being serious. Like you could literally collect every single one of these. So that's what I'm gonna do. I might as well just collect this first batch and just see how much I could get for this first batch. And honestly, I think it's gonna be a decent amount because I know that this elephant ears is the rarest plant in this new summer update. So hopefully I get a decent amount for this. But yeah, let's just collect all these. And I think I've collected everything. Maybe this one right here. Okay, so I did collect everything. All right, so let's see. What do I potentially get for this inventory? Comment down below what you think, but I think I'm gonna get probably like maybe like 10 or 20 mil. So let's see, how much do I get? I'm gonna get 18 mil. Okay, not that bad. 18 mil, that's not bad at all, especially for the first batch. I can't even lie, that is pretty good. But with this 18 million, I might as well get some sprinklers to help my plants get even more mutations. So let me go do that really quick. And here we have it. Now I have 9 master sprinklers in my inventory, and I already see a rainbow elephant ears. Oh my goodness, this will be insane. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna place all the master sprinklers. So 1 right here, 1 right there, and then I think 1 here, and I'll place 1 right here, and then the other one right there. Okay, so now that I have these master sprinklers, let me collect all the elephant ears once again. But hopefully these grow to have some type of mutations. I really hope I can get some rainbow or golden mutations like this one right here. But we're gonna see what I can potentially get on this second batch. But I'm not gonna lie, since I have admin commands, I'm not gonna sit here and wait for these to grow. So once again, let's grow all the plants. And then once again, I will be right back. Oh my goodness, it actually worked this time. And look, oh my God, they all grew. Oh my goodness. And look at these huge elephant ears. I see a couple huge ones. Not only that, I see a couple golden ones as well. There's a golden elephant ears right here. I think, let me see if I got a couple more rainbow ones. I think I got a couple more rainbow ones. I do see this one right here. Oh no, I don't. Oh, actually look at that. Oh my goodness, right here, the elephant ears right here. So yeah, this is definitely overpowered. So let me go collect this batch as well. Thank God that there's a grow all option because bro, imagine having to sit here and wait. I could never do that. Like, oh my goodness. So let's collect all of these and hopefully I can get once again another good amount. amount. So once again, just gotta collect all of these and let's see what I potentially get. All right, so I officially collected every single one of the elephant ears. So let's see, how much am I gonna get for this inventory? I mean, for this batch, there definitely is way more bigger ones and also more mutations. I definitely saw the golden one and the rainbow one. So hopefully maybe like 20-25 mil, and let's see how much am I gonna get. And I'm gonna get, oh my god, 1 billion. What the heck? Oh my god, a billion? There's no way I just got a billion off from that. Oh my goodness, how in the living world is that even possible? I didn't even know that the elephant ears even go for that much. That's actually genuinely insane. But once again, I'm not gonna wait for these to grow. So once again, let's do the grow all plants again. Let's see, will these fully grow? And I don't know if it's gonna work this time, but I don't think it works. All right, but once again, I'm not gonna sit here and wait. So let's have these plants fully grow and I will be right back once again. And as you can see, everything has fully grown, but I'm not gonna lie, since I have admin commands, not only do I have the access to give myself seeds or let all my plants grow, I also have the ability to give any type of mutation in this game to every single one of these plants. So I'm not gonna lie, let's do some experimenting here. So honestly, like I said, any single mutation, literally any single mutation in this game that you can think of, I can literally put on all of these plants. So we pull up the admin commands right here. We might as well start it off a little bit simple. So let's do mutate all plants and then obviously my name. So literally every single one, I could get gold, rainbow, dawnbound, cooked, literally anything I want. So this is what I'm gonna potentially do. Let's start it off very small because later on this video, I'm definitely gonna try to stack up all the mutations and get insane mutations stacked up. But let's start off very simple. Let's do a mutation that isn't really that high in multipliers. So we might as well do, how about the wet mutation? Yeah, the wet mutation works. And look, I'm being serious, this actually works. Because look, now every single one of these elephant ears has the wet mutation. Oh my goodness, what in the living world? I can't believe this is actually real. But now since we have the wet mutation, let's actually add a little bit more, you know, make it a little bit more interesting. So for the next one, how about we do something a little bit better? So we might as well do probably pollinate. I think pollinate would be good. And look, just like that, every single one of my elephant ears is now pollinated and wet. So yeah, let's actually go sell this badge first before we go to the crazy mutations. So yeah, let's see how much I can get for these. And as you can see my inventory, look how crazy this is. I have a bunch of pollinated and wet elephant ears. I mean, I don't think you can see because I think it low-key glitched out. Let's see how much am I gonna get for this batch. Please be a good amount. And I'm going to get, please be a good amount, and it's gonna be another billion. Let's go. So now I'm at 3.7 billion and I haven't even scratched the surface on what I could potentially do. So honestly, let's try doing some weather events. So I know that it is a little bit buggy. I don't know if every single weather event will work. We might as well just try one. So let's do something crazy. How about we do a black hole? Let's try the black hole. Will the black hole work? I don't know if it's gonna work. And let's see, is this gonna work? I don't think it is. Let's try a different one really quick. So yeah, it is a little bit glitchy, so I'm not quite sure. So let's try another one. And then let's do, how about we do disco? No way that this works, right? I don't think this will work because I think a meteor shower is going on right now or something. I'm not quite sure. So yeah, I think we're just gonna have to wait on that. But once again, how about we grow all of these elephant ears again? So all of these have officially grown once again. But like I said, let's add some more crazier mutations. So I want to stack it up. So first of all, let's make all of these plants golden. All right, so let's make all of these golden. So mutate all the plants again. I hate typing all this, but let's see, gold. And here we go. Every single one of them is now golden. Oh my goodness, what in the living world? Now that they're all golden, let's also make them all rainbow. So once again, gotta type it in, and this time let's do rainbow. And there you have it. Every single one now has a rainbow mutation. Oh my goodness, but I don't want to go too crazy with it yet. So let's add one more. To be honest, I don't really know. I think I'm gonna do something crazy. Let's do, why don't we just do disco? I think disco will be good. So let's see. Oh my goodness, what in the living world? So all of them now have rainbow, golden, and disco. Goodness gracious, look how overpowered this is. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be at least like a couple billion. So let's collect all of these plants and hopefully I can get something crazy off from this. This is actually genuinely insane. I don't even know how I got access to these admin commands, but hey, I'm not complaining at all. I'm definitely gonna make probably like another 3 or 4 billion off from this. So let's just see what I can potentially get. And once again, I am back at the sell booth. I know, Steven, you are very surprised on how I'm making all these shekels. And let's see how much I can get for this batch. I mean, if you look at my inventory, every single one of them has disco, rainbow, and golden. That's like what, like a 200x multiply for every single one. So let's see, it has to be at least a billion, right? And it's gonna be, oh my god, what in the living world? 5 585 billion? What the hell? Oh my god, there's actually no way. 580 billion. Goodness gracious, what in the living world? And that's not even all the mutations in this game. That's only 3 of them. So you know what? Let me try something a little bit more interesting. I can't believe that actually genuinely just happened. Oh my god. All right, so I think this time let's do something more rare. First, I'm gonna start off with the zombified mutation. So now everything is zombified. Oh my goodness, I've never even had a zombified mutation before, so this is actually very surprising to see. Like, oh my god. And for the next mutation, let's do something more rare. Honestly, you know what, screw it, why not? Let's try the plasma mutation. And there you have it, the plasma mutation as well. Oh my goodness, look, zombified and plasma. Yeah, that's already like a 200x multiplier, but we can't stop there. Let's try another one. Let's try this time. Oh my goodness, imagine if I do, oh, you know which one I should do? I think the void touch has the highest multiplier, so let's do void touch as well. There you have it. So now everything has void touch as well. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to sell all of these plants. But one more crazy one before we end this off. So one more, and then mutate all plants. Let's try alien like. I don't even know what alien like is, but there you have it. So every single one of these plants now has zombified, alien like, plasma, and void touch. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be at least another 100 billion, probably even a trillion. So let's collect all of these, and I just really gotta see what I can potentially get for this. Like, I'm just testing around with every single mutation, which is crazy to think about. So let's collect all of these, and I will be right back. All right, and let's see, what am I gonna get for this batch? I don't really know what to expect. It's definitely gonna be at least like 500 billion once again. If it's a trillion, I'm not even gonna be surprised. So let's see. Please be something good, and it's gonna be 22 billion. Oh my goodness, what in the living world? There is no way. I just got 22 billion off from that batch alone. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I want to make things more interesting. So once again, since I have admin commands for literally anything, you know what? Let me give myself a couple of pets. I'm not gonna lie, I think the disco bee is the best pet in the game, so I'm not gonna lie, let's spot a couple of some disco bees. So give pet, my name is Squell, and literally look at this, I can get any type of pet in the game once again. So I can get any mutation, any seed, and once again any type of pet. So let's go get a disco bee, and then oh my goodness, I can also do the level as well. You know what, I'm gonna do max level. Let's just do 100, and there you have it. Look at that, a disco bee level 100. Oh my goodness, look at that. And that's my first disco bee, so let me get a couple more. So now I have 2 other disco bees here, so let me do that. There you have it. So I end up using all 3 of my pet slots on these disco bees, but oh my goodness, this will be actually overpowered. 3 level 100 disco bees. This will be actually insane. And not only that, I still have all of these other elephant ears I still have to get. So honestly, I'm not gonna be surprised if I make like $1 trillion by the end of this video. But now that I have the disco bees, and now that I have access to every single mutation, you know what, let's go even crazier. Let's mutate every single one of these plants. Okay, let's see which one I can do first. I'm gonna do plasma first. Let's do dawnbound for the next one, and then once again let's do rainbow again, and then once again, oh my goodness, like look how insane this, and let's do galactic next. Oh my god, I'm just going crazy on it. And then let's do chocolate, because I do love my chocolate. And then one last one for this, let's do windstruck on this one again, or actually no, let's do twisted. Oh my god, and look at this, every single elephant ear right here literally has every type of mutation I just typed. Oh my goodness, this is actually gonna be overpowered. I just have to wait for these to grow, but oh my god, this is definitely at minimum at least like $1 trillion. Like, oh my god, look at this one right here. Every single one of these goddamn mutations, one in the living world. You know what, let me see, how much is this one? Yet alone, this one right here, you can't see it because you know it's a little bit glitched, but I want to see how much is this one worth. And let's see how much is this worth, and this is gonna be, oh my god, 18 billion alone. If this one little elephant ear is 18 billion alone, oh my goodness, just imagine how much this garden is. Goodness gracious, yeah, this has to be at least probably like 20 trillion maybe. No, I think more like 100 billion for sure. But yeah, let me just have all these grow out. Let's see what I can potentially get on this. All right, so here we have it. I'm just collecting every single one of these. They all fully grow because obviously I'm going to use my admin commands because I'm not sitting here and waiting. But comment down below, how much do you think this is gonna be worth? I'm not gonna lie, I think this is gonna be worth at least like 500 billion. If it's a trillion, I won't even be surprised. So let's see, what am I gonna get? And I am going to get 53 billion. That's it? What the hell? Wait, how is that only 53 billion? I mean, I can't even complain at all. So yeah, it is what it is. But now that we have 660 billion shekels, we might as well just keep getting more elephant ears. So once again, I'm gonna have all these grow out. But this time, if you want me to be honest, I don't know if I should put every single mutation on this next badge. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I could try it, but honestly, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to go that crazy yet. Let's just do one more batch that is pretty crazy until we do every single mutation in the game. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. But let's do another batch before that. All right, so for this next batch, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna give it the most rarest mutations or the highest multipliers. And after doing a little bit of research, I can't lie, I might as well just give these plants for the second to last batch the most rarest and highest mutations in the game. So apparently the Dawnbound, the Void Touch, the Disco, the Galactic, and the Alien Like are the 5 most rarest and highest multipliers in this game. So you know what, why not? Let's try it. So let me put every single one of those mutations on these elephant ears and let's see what's bound to happen. And as you can see on these admin commands right here, I just put every single one of those mutations on these plants, and there you have it. Once again, an insane farm I'm looking at. Like, oh my goodness, this has to be at least 100 billion. There is no way that this is only like 50 billion like the last one. Please, I beg you, please give me at least 100 billion for this batch. I'll be genuinely surprised if it's not. So let's see, how much am I gonna get for this one? And I'm gonna get, please be 100 bill. 53 bill, that's it. Oh my goodness, 53 billion again. I mean, the elephant ears are a little bit tiny, but it is what it is. But for this next batch, this is what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm gonna place some master sprinklers so the size can be a little bit bigger. So let's do that, and please be at least some big ones. Okay, so I see that big one right there. Okay, there you have it. Some big ones are growing. I mean, there's another big one right here. This is decently sized. This one too. Oh my goodness, I think everything is growing, but let's see. Oh my goodness, yeah, they are becoming a little bit bigger. I can't even lie. I'm just gonna wait for these to grow out. But oh my goodness, I think this will be a way much better batch because now that I have the sprinklers, I think it'll be way much bigger and better, especially like this one right here. Yeah, this elephant ears, yeah, this one is bigger than every single one on the previous batches. So I think this last batch will definitely be way much better. All right, so I think every single one of these elephant ears fully grew out. So I'm not gonna lie, I think it's time. Let's put every single mutation in this game. I'm being serious. Every single one on these plants. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to type a lot, but oh my goodness, this is gonna be like what? A 2500x multiplier. If I do not make at least 1 trillion shekels off from this last and final batch, I'll be genuinely surprised. Oh my god, look at the list on these plants. You can't even read it. Every single one. Rainbow, Dawnbound, Disco, Heavenly Shocked. I don't even know. I can't even read it. It is so goddamn tiny. You can't even see it at all. So before we do any spoiling, how about I just collect one of them? I might as well just collect at least one of these elephant ears. If this one elephant ear is not at least like 100 billion, please be at least like 100 billion. And let's see, how much is this one worth? And this is gonna be oh my god, oh my god, this is 550 billion alone. Oh my god, so that means this whole garden is probably 1 trillion shekels. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to collect all these. Oh my goodness, this is actually insane work. What in the living world? Oh my god. And here you have it. Every single one of these elephant ears has every single mutation in the goddamn game, and it's all fully grown out. So let's just start collecting. I'm gonna be so surprised. If this is not 20 trillion, I will be genuinely surprised. Like, there's no way that one of these elephant ears was 500 billion alone. I'm being serious, alone. So this has to be at least like 10 trillion. So let's just start collecting all these, and once again, I will be right back once I've collected all of these plants. But there you have it. Every single one of these elephant ears is now collected, and it's now in my goddamn inventory. Oh my goodness, what in the living world? I cannot wait to sell this. I'm gonna miss this garden though. I will miss you guys so much. But yeah, like I said, if I don't have 10 trillion by the end of this, I will be honestly surprised. And here we have it, the last and final batch. Comment down below how much you think it's gonna be. Honestly, like I said, if it's not 10 trillion, I'll be genuinely surprised. So let's see, how much am I gonna get for my inventory? And I'm gonna get 900 billion. Oh my god, what in the living world? 900 billion. And there you have it. I now have 1.6 trillion shekels. Oh my god, starting off from completely zero to now 1.6 trillion. I'm so surprised. But anyways, that will do it for this video. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And not only that, comment down below what type of plant should I do next, because I definitely want to continue this series. I definitely definitely don't want to stop on the elephant ears alone. So comment down below, what plant should I use next? Should I use candy blossoms, sunflowers, ember lilies? It's up to you. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video.